Most people think history changes when people get better ideas, a new philosophy, a smarter plan, a more convincing argument. But if that were true, the world would have changed much earlier because the ideas already existed. Ideas existed. Change waited for access. History doesn't change when people think differently. It changes when different actions become possible. When the environment stays the same, belief doesn't matter. People can agree with an idea and still do nothing. An idea only matters if it can be acted on. If there's no path, no tool, no permission, no infrastructure, then belief just sits there. That's why societies can hold the same ideas for centuries without anything actually changing. Then something shifts. A new tool appears, a restriction disappears, a path opens that didn't exist before, and suddenly people don't debate. They move. Once access changes, behavior follows. No persuasion required. What looks like a sudden change in mindset is usually just delayed motion finally released. This is why historical change feels explosive. The pressure was already there, the desire was already there, the ideas were already there. All that changed was what people were allowed or able to do. That doesn't mean ideas don't matter. Ideas matter, right, but only after access makes acting on them possible. Ideas set direction. Access determines movement. Once you see this pattern, you start noticing it everywhere. Change doesn't begin with belief. It begins when the menu of possible actions expands. History doesn't change when people think differently. It changes when different actions become possible. Ideas can wait for centuries. Access can change the world overnight.